Hey guys, today I have the fur blaster from a company called DakPets, and this is a dog deshedding tool. My name is Samantha. If you've watched our reviews before, you know that I review products that pet owners can use with their dogs, and I try them with my own dogs. We have 3 of them, and we give you an honest review of whether I like it, whether it works with our dogs. We try them in our home with our family, and just see how we like them. So we've been trying the fur blaster now for a few weeks, and we do enjoy it. It has some pros, it has some cons, and I'm going to go over those with you now. So again, fur blaster, it's from DakPet, D-A-K, Pets, and this is one of the more common dog deshedding tools on the market. So you can pick this up on Amazon for $18.99, which is about the middle level of dog deshedding tools. There are certainly some cheaper ones, but there are some that are much, much more expensive. So this one's kind of middle grade, and that's a nice feature because you really get what you pay for with this. For $20, you get a decent deshedding tool. So the fur blaster, you can see I chose the pink. It's available in multiple colors. This is a kind of one-size-fits-all dog deshedding tool, which means that it works for all breeds with all coat types. Long and short hair, it works for small and large dogs. That's nice, especially if you have a multi-pet household like ours. We have a boxer who has a single coat. We have a chocolate lab who has a very thick double coat. And then we have a little beagle mix who has a very unique coat because she's a mix. We'll just leave it at that. So this is great if you have a multi-dog household because this can work on all of your dogs. However, specifically with dogs with a unique coat, for example, our chocolate lab Sadie has that thick double coat that labs are known for. This brush does remove fur from her, but I really prefer, we have another deshedding tool in our home that's specifically made for dogs with a double coat, and I do prefer that. So if you have a dog with like a long wispy coat or a very wiry coat, you're probably going to want a deshedding tool that's specifically geared toward that type of coat. Just something to keep in mind, but it is handy to have something like this on hand if you just have a dog with a standard single coat, or if you have multiple dogs and you want to brush everybody at the same time without having to switch to multiple deshedding tools. So that's kind of a pro and a con, the one-size-fits-all brush. It is good in some instances, but at the same time, it might not be the best choice for you if your dog has a very unique coat. Again, the price is a benefit, and then it's got some similarities and some differences from some of the more standard tools on the market. You can see the stainless steel teeth here. That's very common. That's standard on most dog deshedding tools. You won't see a lot of teeth that are made of plastic or lesser quality metals. Stainless is very common, it's easy to clean, it's very durable, so a lot of manufacturers, most manufacturers choose to use that. I don't know if you can see here on the sides, there's a little bit of sticky residue here. When I got this, it comes in a package like this, and it comes apart. I was going to get to that, but I'll show it to you now. So it comes in the package like this, and the brush head was taped down with some tape with some very strong adhesive on the back. So it left some residue there. I'm sure you could wipe it off with some rubbing alcohol or something like that, but you know, if you pay $20 for something, you kind of want it to come in good shape. So I was a little disappointed with that, but certainly not a deal breaker by any means, just something to note. So the head does come off. You can see this black button on the top. You just press that in and pull the head out. And that's for storage. You can change the head if this one gets dull, things like that. And then to put it back in, you just press that button again, slide it in until you hear it click, and then you're good to go. We've used this, as I said, for quite a while now. We brush our dogs daily, so it's gotten a lot of use. The head has never gotten loose. It's never come off, anything like that, so not something that you need to worry about. Then we move on to the handle. One thing that I like about this handle, this pink part is hard plastic, but the black is rubber, so it gives you a good grip on the deshedding tool. It does have a little bit of curvature here for underneath your hand, but this isn't an ergonomically designed handle. There's no thumb rest. It's fine if you're just brushing one dog, but I do notice that, especially with our chocolate lab, and in the springtime when we brush for long periods of time because our dogs are shedding, after you brush for a long while, you do get a little bit of hand fatigue, so that's something to keep in mind. So a lot of dog brushes and specifically deshedding tools, because you use them for such long periods of time, will have an ergonomically designed handle. So if you're prone to hand fatigue, you have arthritis, things like that, and you'd like something with a more comfortable grip, you may want to look at a different option. But this is certainly fine for brushing your dog on a regular basis for short periods of time. And if you don't have issues with hand fatigue, it probably won't be a problem for you. Just something to keep in mind. So DakPets, they've made a great deshedding tool here. Again, it has some pros, it has some cons, but every product really does. So I'm going to show you this product up close, and then just so you can see the stainless steel teeth and you can get a better view of the handle and all of that. And then I'm going to head outside. I always groom my dogs outside when I'm deshedding them because the fur gets everywhere. So it's easier to do outside as long as the weather is ideal for that. So I'll show you this, then I will run up our dogs and I will take this outside and show this to you on our double coated lab Sadie. Alright guys, so here is the DakPets. It is the Fur Blaster, as you can see right there. I don't know if you can read that, but it's written right on the handle. Again, when you're looking at this, I don't know if you can see this residue here and here, but if you can, that's just from the tape in the box, and I have not yet used some alcohol or anything to get it off of there. So there's that. If you're wondering what that is, you can see the stainless steel brush head there. If I turn it to the side, you can see the handle. Remember I said this pink part is the hard plastic, but the black is the rubber, so it gives you that soft grip, and also the grip so that you won't slide, your hand won't slide around as you're brushing your dog. I will show you how this black button here is what you push to get the brush head off. You probably don't want to look at the cut on my hand. So you push this down, you just pull that brush head out. And I have to do it the other way, sorry. So you push that down, pull the brush head out, and then you've got the two pieces. And then to get it in, I don't know if you can see that you need to push this up again to bring that level, and then you just push it in until you hear it click. And you're good to go. I have to apologize for the scratch on my hand. I scratched my hand yesterday, so it doesn't look very attractive, but sorry about that. So anyway, this is the DakPets Fur Blaster, and this is the close-up for you guys. And now I'm going to go ahead and round up our chocolate lab, and I will see you guys outside to show you how it works on her coat. Okay, so we're outside with Sadie, and I have the DakPets Fur Blaster here. So I'm going to show you how it works on her. Sadie actually really loves to be brushed, so she is just her normal goofy self while I do it. One thing I do want to mention about these deshedding tools is that you have to be really careful once you get down to the areas on your dog's coat that are a little bit more sensitive and there's less hair there. Places like their belly, around their face, on their rear here, you want to make sure that you're just a little bit easy, because if you're pressing down too hard because you're used to going through, like for example Sadie's thick coat, if you get there and you're using the same amount of pressure, you may end up scratching into your dog's skin. So you want to be really careful about that. I like to get these little tufts on the back of her legs because that's where a lot of shed hair comes. Just to give you a reminder, we are in the summer season here in Maine, so Sadie technically is not even in her shedding season, but thanks to her nice thick coat, we get plenty of extra hair. As you can tell, this works really well on her double coat. It works really well. Her hair's a little bit longer as well, but we do have a boxer, and we also have our Beagle mix, and it works well on both of them as well. Neither of them shed the way that Sadie does, so if you have a double coated dog or an excessive shedder, you know, this is a really great tool. The only thing that I don't really like about it is, and you'll see as I keep brushing Sadie, is that once it fills with hair, if you don't pull it out soon enough, it ends up, the teeth aren't very long, so they don't catch a lot of hair. So, hi silly girl. So if it gets too full, the hair will start coming out in clumps and just laying on your dog's fur, so you have to kind of wipe those off, which is a little bit annoying, but no big deal. And that's very common with dog deshedding tools because the teeth aren't very long. So you can see Sadie definitely enjoys her brushing, and we're getting a lot of fur off of her. So this is again the DakPets Fur Blaster, and Sadie loves it. I love it. It saves a lot of hair from being shed in our living room. If you guys have any questions that weren't answered in this review that you'd like answered, all you have to do is send me an email. You can find that on our website, topdogtips.com. My email address is on there, Samantha@topdogtips.com. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave comments there. Any way you do it, those comments will get back to me, and I'd be happy to help you guys out in any way that I can. If you've used a DakPets Deshedding Tool, I'd love to hear your personal opinion and how your dog liked it. You can share a video of your dog or some photographs. We always love to see pictures of pups that are as happy to be brushed as Sadie Lou. And you just I could brush her all day long and keep getting fur off of her. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Again, any questions, don't be shy. If you have a question, chances are there are other dog owners out there watching this review that have the same question. So post it and I'm happy to answer it. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I will see you next time. Thanks.